Yes.
Yeah? How many of you guys are visiting? And then residents? Alright, so some days it's residents just like to take that survey. Well, my name is Erin. I'm one of the marine naturalists here at the Ocean Center. We kind of roam around, answer your questions, giving talks at random times. You may have noticed the sign up there that says when we're going to be present, but right now is one of the cool ones that we focus specifically on the green sea turtles and then feed them. So our feedings are usually not a public feeding, but this is a unique time for you guys to get a chance to learn more about these critters, as well as to see how they feed, because it's kind of cool. You guys want to sit right up front here? Sit on the tiles or on the ground. So how many of you guys have been out there snorkeling and diving with the turtles, swimming with them? And you've all seen turtles? Yeah? Nice. And how big are they?
They're huge.
Oh yeah. Anybody seen anything small like this? Well, yeah, this would be roughly the smallest that you've ever seen. These guys are about a year, well actually in July they're going to have their second birthday. So these guys are almost 2 years old. Before this though, like the little guys up there that are just under a year old, the little ones, those guys are 11 months old, just under a year, and you will never see those out on the reef. Anybody happen to know why? Nobody knows why? Why don't you see little guys on the reef? Well, they don't live on the reef. Do you happen to know why? They have what we call lost years. So when they hatch, they have a really hard life ahead of them. Not only do they have to dig themselves out of their own nest that their mother laid them in, right? They're coming out of the size of a ping pong sized ball. They're about the size of the palm of your hand. They're soft shell. They have a hard life in that everybody on land and on the beach wants to eat them pretty much. You got the birds and the crabs and the cats and the dogs and the monkeys and the rats and you name it on land. Then you've got fish, the sharks, the reef fish, you've got crabs, you've got more birds and things in the water. So there's a lot of things that these guys have to pass through before they can become safe. And where they find the safest is out in the open ocean. So once they hatch, they climb from their nest, go out to the ocean, and keep swimming until they get to the currents. And they ride those currents for about 2 years. Once they get to be around this size, they're a little bit harder shell. They're still pretty leathery, but they're a harder shell, a little bit bigger. No longer a beach crab's going to bother them, or any kind of little reef shark. So they come back to the reef where it's a little bit safer. They also have their food there. What do green sea turtles eat? I'll give you a clue. This is our version. It's green, right? They eat algae. This is of course romaine lettuce that we're going to feed them today, but they feed on the algae you see in their tank. You might see them grazing. I know I see one up just under the beach over there that's been grazing now for a while. But these guys are primarily vegetarian when they're this age. Out in the ocean, they may feed on some seagrasses that are drifting around, but pretty much there's not a whole lot out there for green sea turtles. So they would maybe eat sea jellies, is a thought. But again, they're called the lost years. Now these guys are unique, and so are the little ones up there. Has anybody been to Sea Life Park on Oahu? Nobody? I haven't either. So their parents are from Sea Life Park. These guys were born at Sea Life Park on Oahu. They're part of the captive breeding program to help boost the populations of Hawaiian green sea turtles. So they have a parent set over there. They lay their eggs. They incubate the eggs for them. When they hatch, most of them get put into the ocean right away. And of a clutch of eggs that's laid, it could be 70 to even upwards of maybe 150 eggs or so. So there's quite a few eggs. There's quite a bit of individuals there. So most of them go out to the ocean. 5 of them came here. A couple of them, I'm not sure how many went to the Big Island. There's a hotel that does a similar program with the green sea turtles, raising them up until they're about this size as well. Now, naturally speaking, for a clutch of eggs, only about 1 to 2 of them are going to make it to when they're an adult. Only 1 to 2. Their odds are very slim of making it. Again, because I told you how big they are when they're born, right? They're pretty small, aren't they? Yeah, not good odds for them. So if we can successfully raise these 5 in here and put them back, and the hotel can do the same on the Big Island, that's quite a few from one clutch that's already made it. Not to mention, there's already a bunch of them that were out there from birth. So the population of Hawaiian green sea turtles is starting to turn around and actually doing quite well. I don't have a number for you, but I do notice that now you can see them on the North Shore, the South Shore. So if you want to see turtles, there's really no reason why you shouldn't be able to find them. They're out there, especially the greens. Now, I have for them today not just the romaine lettuce, but I also have cucumber. They get fed 4 times a day here at the Maui Ocean Center, and only twice a day is it this stuff, the filler stuff, the cucumber and the lettuce. The other 2 times a day we give them a little bit of salad, and we also give them turtle gel. That's where their real nutrients come in. That's pureed up vegetables with proteins like these guys. You see these little pellets right here? These little brown pellets have a lot of vitamins and proteins in them. So we put that in with a whole bunch of pureed up vegetables, and we put some unflavored gelatin in it because it looks like soup when we just finish pureeing everything up. And then we have to set that, freeze it, and then we cut it up into cubes, and they absolutely go nuts for it. They love it. If any of you guys are still here in August, by the way, these turtles are scheduled to be put back in August, so they're going to be the new guys out there on the reef. And then our little ones, the 2 of them that are up there, we have 6 in total, so the other 4 will come out from the back. Those 2, everybody will go in here. We'll get a new batch in, hopefully sometime soon, of little guys. So it's quite an exciting program. Do you guys have any questions about turtles or what you've seen out there, or if you're at the park? One last question for you guys. Why do we call them green? I bet you all inside your head are going, because they're green, right? They're green. Where are they green? They have some algae on their shell. Do they look green on the outside to you? Yeah, me too sometimes. They look a little bit like they have a green haze on their shell. It isn't because of the stuff on the outside. It's because of what's on the inside. Their tissues actually are green. They're fatty tissues. It's because they eat so much green stuff, their insides turn green. So you guys can think about that. Think about what color your insides would be based on what you guys eat. So that's an interesting thought I'll leave you with. Now, again, I'm going to be feeding these turtles. These guys go to the little guys. Little babies I'll feed last. I'm going to put this stuff in with the big turtles. You guys might want to stay down here and watch your feet from underneath, just get the idea of what it looks like, and then come join me up top. I'll be up there for another 10 minutes or so you guys can ask questions if you have anything you've been wondering about or anything that sparks a question up there. One thing to keep looking out for is these guys can't drink seawater. How many of you guys had seawater in your mouth? You guys had salt water in your mouth? Does it taste bad? Yeah, it doesn't really make you feel good, does it? So these guys have the same kind of problem. They don't drink the seawater. They can't. It would make them sick. So when they go for a bite of food, look what happens with the extra water that's from their mouth. You'll notice that it starts to come out of somewhere else in their head. So look for that. A little bit of a game for you guys to play. With that, I wish you guys the best for today. Thank you for coming to the Maui Ocean Center. If you're on vacation, enjoy the rest of your time in relaxation in paradise. And mahalo and aloha.
Mga manonood sa Pilipinas, napakaganda ng aming pamamasyal dito sa Maui Ocean Center at napakaraming aral ang aming natutunan. Unang-una na umanga kami sa iba't ibang uri ng isda. Yan ang mga yamang dagat na nagbibigay saya sa mga manonood dito. At sana tayo sa Pilipinas ay matutong magmahal sa ating kalikasan, lalo na ang yamang dagat, dahil malaki ang ating magagawa para ito ipamana natin sa mga susunod na henerasyon. No? Iwasan po natin ang paggamit ng mga nakakasamang paraan ng pangingisda, katulad ng dinamita. No? Yung paghuli ng isda na hindi pa tamang oras hulihin, maliit pa at hindi pa pwedeng kainin, ibalik naman po natin ulit sa dagat. At yung pagtatapon po ng mga basura, katulad ng mga plastic at mga nakakasira sa ating karagatan. At lalo-lalo na yung mga tao na walang kapundangang sinisira ang ating kalikasan. No? Napakayaman din ng ating bansang Pilipinas pagdating sa dagat at mga isda na nabubuhay sa karagatan ng buong isla ng Pilipinas. Ang kulang lamang po sa atin ay hindi tayo nagbibigay ng pagpapahalaga, hindi natin binibigyan ng tamang edukasyon ng ating mga mamamayan na ang ating yamang dagat, ating mga isda ay kasama natin sa mundo at dapat natin silang mahalin at papayaang mamuhay at tulungan natin na magkaroon sila ng malinis at kaya-ayang tahanan sa karagatan. Maraming salamat po.